Alright, either way, guys, I'm making sure that you guys understand quickly that as I do life, I'm making sure I'm very successful. I'm making sure that my hair is actually getting so long now. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that my hair is looking better. What I do is somehow I have to tie it up in a way. I have to go and do greater for myself. And I have to make sure that no matter what, that I can get myself hair braids, but no. I want to make sure that I look better in a way that I can shorten the hair, but nah. Actually, no. Actually, it's much more how I feel to just let it be. I let it be. I let it be that way, and I make sure that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed differently. And it's much more about understanding that I understand that it's about the words of life and it's never about the pleasure. I'm understanding that what it's about is understanding a better way for yourself. If you understand something better for yourself daily, and you understand straight away how to be, I'm understanding that no matter what, I have to go and do greater for myself in different ways to make sure I have more enough in all aspects of life to succeed. But that's what I feel. I feel no matter what, I feel much better now. I feel it's much more how I feel about the words and what I'm saying. So I'm understanding that no matter what, it's much more how I understand that if you are promoting yourself daily, then you're always delivering. You're delivering something that's actually helping you move forward. I'm understanding over here at the State of Trance, they're just promoting I'm a Bruin most of the time. And you have to, because guess what, I promise you, you have to promote everybody as much as you can. Because that way, understand straight away how to succeed and how to really, really do much greater upon life, because that's how I actually see life. I see life that's different upon life. So if you understand anything about life, then you understand straight away how you need to go and grow yourself differently. And that's the whole point, yeah. The whole point is doing something that's actually helping you. If you can go and do that daily and you can focus upon understanding why your life is doing your nice and beautiful life in a better way, then you're focusing on understanding that no matter what, that you're enjoying your life in different ways, and you're making sure that you have more than enough to succeed, and you're making sure that way you're learning something along the way, and you're making sure that no matter what, that there's always more to do every single day. So focus on understanding that if you want to go and be visible in the world in a way that people recognize you, then everything happens so quickly. I understand. But the thing is that no matter what you're doing in daily life, that there's always more to do and there's always more to be in life. So just focus on yourself and just see how much more you can see about life in terms of content, in terms of what you need. So what you need is to focus upon words, man. Words is what you want. Words is everything. Those people who have words to say, they have everything. Do you understand? Never try to go for pleasure. You understand? Try to go for something else and try to deliver contents in terms of words much more. That way you're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying something different. And as you sleep or as you want to lay down and listen to music or something like that, I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure that just make sure that you're much more appropriate upon making sure that you have a better time for yourself. Now, understand that no matter what, as I really, really dwell upon my life over here, I'm pretty sure there's so much more I can talk about and there's so much more I can do. I'm understanding anyway that I can go fall asleep as well. I'm making sure that no matter what, and it's much more how I feel. I feel to just relax and just turn on my music over here, and I make sure that if I turn on my music, I have plenty of time to make sure that I have plenty of time to just do I. And I focus on just closing my eyes in a way that I'm learning. And now my music can go into my portable speaker over here, and I understand no matter what, I can pump my nice and beautiful Adarshan of a kill track and just listen to a bit of it here and there and just sleep for a bit. And then understand that no matter what, I feel like I'm succeeding in words, but pleasure I'm failing. I'm failing in pleasure. Pleasure never satisfies me. In a sense, so the thing is, with pleasure, everybody fails. With pleasure. In a sense, but guess what, bro? When you're doing pleasure, bro, it's successful, you're doing pleasure. But pleasure is something only that's successful when you're doing pleasure. I mean, anything that's never pleasure is success. In other ways, I mean, in a sense, so the real success is delaying pleasure. I mean, believe me, because if you chase too much pleasure today, for sure it just does kill you. I mean, all you want is a better life for yourself. I mean, you want to be able to study upon something that's actually helping you, but it's more how they get that kind of pleasure and you never did. They have all that kind of pleasure that you always did want, and you were never able to achieve that pleasure that they have. But anyway, you have all the pleasure in the world with the words. I mean, the words is more than that. In a sense, so no matter what, if you stick to the words every single day, approach your day, you deserve much better, guys. So focus on yourself and understand that with this audio, I just pause it and I continue in a better time, and making sure, yeah, I have to go sleep anyway. So making sure that no matter what, I'm gonna focus upon my life and do better. See, what's important, guys, is making sure that no matter what, that as you do your nice and beautiful Instagram and as you're doing content online, you're making sure that you're getting ahead of the crowd. And you're making sure that you're doing something today to help yourself grow. Because the whole point is making sure that you're ahead of the crowd in what you want to do. So that's all you have to do every single day. I also have this guy, and he's been with me, let's say, talking to me for about 4 years. I did invite him to my birthday twice, and he never wants to show up to my birthday. So guess what? I promise you, it's more how they're never true friends when they never come to your birthday. Listen. I promise you, it's more how you have to understand that no matter what, if you're doing something greater for yourself, and if you're understanding something about life, then understand that straight away that no matter what, the other people just disappoint you regardless, and just make sure that you're doing something much more than them in terms of communication, where you can focus upon life and just make sure you're doing yourself more than those people. I mean, be able to go and just shine up a better way where you are focusing on yourself in a way that you're growing. You're making sure that no matter what, that you have more than enough success every single day to go and do what you need to do. So the whole point is making sure that you can talk and talk and talk, but make sure you understand that it's more about you in the words than it is about the pleasure or the skin or how big something is in your life. I promise you, it's more about making sure that you are learning quickly upon what you need to do today to succeed rather than anything else. So today I'm making sure that no matter what, I have to get ahead of the crowd. I have to make sure I'm winning today in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed very quickly. So what I'm doing now is I'm making sure I'm doing my Instagram photos. I'm making sure I'm getting ahead of the crowd once more. I'll make sure that no matter what day, it's more about myself today where I can focus upon doing something that's helping me succeed today. And that way I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed, because the whole point is making sure that you're delivering content in the whole point is making sure that you're delivering content in a way that you're moving forward very quickly. So just make sure that you understand that if you're loving your life, then always say I love I, and just make sure that no matter what, that if you're doing something to help your life today, then make sure that you understand how I'm actually helping my life and how I'm helping you today, because every single day you must focus upon those people who can help you grow. So if you want to understand something about life, and you want to understand, and you want to understand straight away how to actually live life in a better direction, then understand every single time that you need to go and grow yourself upon making sure that you have more than enough success going for you every single day to focus upon something that's actually helping you. So anything that must be helping you, I promise you it's a better life. I promise you it's one of those aspects of life where you're focusing on yourself in a way that you're learning quickly upon what you want out of life, and then you're focusing upon what you need to do to succeed, because that's the whole point. Yeah. The whole point is making sure that you have more than enough of what you need every single day. So focus on yourself and make sure that you're just delivering content along the way, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you have the nice and beautiful ability to start anywhere you want. But what we want to do with this nice and beautiful planning mechanism here, I'm understanding that if I start over here, I understand that straight away it's more how I feel. So I'm making sure that no matter what, I can understand straight away that it's much better for me to just keep going every single day in a way that is helping me grow. So as I help myself grow, I'm focusing on helping myself have more love and respect for everything. I'm focusing on understanding that, yes, I understand how much more I can do every single day in terms of everything. I understand how to actually go and 100x my business and more, because it's all about communicational skills. It's all about talking. I mean, the more I talk, the better for you. I realize anyway, as I see straight away what's happening around my life, I'm making sure I'm more successful upon what I need to do every single day to succeed. So I'm making sure that no matter what, that I always deliver something that's helping me move forward. So every single time now, I'm understanding that what's important for myself today is to focus upon making sure that my life is moving forward. So as I move forward, I make sure that I go and see everything that I need in life only, but I'm always seeing something. I'm always making sure that I can see. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I have more enough space and time every single day to be able to perform something that's actually working for me today. So I'm checking the news in the morning. I'm checking the news channels. I'm checking the top headlines every single day to focus upon just getting ahead of the crowd. To understand that no matter what, I have plenty of time every single day to succeed. Because anything that's important today is making sure that you have a greater legacy. Because nothing else matters unless you understand straight away. Be someone who understands how to really grow yourself differently, and making sure all the time that you can go and do something greater for yourself in ways that you're learning how to actually dwell upon a greater way of life. So if you understand straight away how to actually grow yourself differently, then you're understanding that no matter what you do, they're always learning something along the way upon how to actually do your life much greater. So you're making sure that no matter what, that you have always the best kind of individuality every single day, to understand that you deserve success every single day to deliver content in a way that is making you help yourself to deliver everything that you want. So the whole point is making sure that you have everything today to succeed, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning something quickly, and that you're learning how to actually do the best job for yourself. And the best way is just understanding how to actually grow yourself. So if you're growing yourself in a way that you're learning how to actually learn, how to study everything all the time, then you're understanding always how you can actually deliver. And when you're delivering something, then you're delivering content to help yourself mainly. You're making sure that no matter what, that you can go and really, really deliver your nice and beautiful attitude all the time. And you're making sure that you have more than enough success every single day to study upon something that's actually helping you move forward. So the whole point is making sure that you can understand how you need to do greater. So every single day you're making sure that no matter what you do, that you're learning very quickly upon what you need to do every single day to succeed. Because every single time you're understanding that no matter what, that you're learning quickly upon life itself, and you're making sure that you always have more than enough success every single day to focus upon something that's actually helping you move forward. So you're making sure that no matter what, that you're quickly understanding life. And life itself is understanding that no matter what, if you want to do something greater, then you're making sure that you're learning quickly upon persuasion of yourself to help you deliver the best kind of attitude on the planet is what you need to do. So just focus on yourself differently, and focus upon understanding that if you go and really, really, let's say, enjoy your life every single day, in terms of every single day, then you're focusing on making sure that you have the best kind of individuality in the planet to go and succeed for yourself. So if you want to dwell upon something that's actually helping you, then you're looking for better ways of intrusion to make sure that you're learning that nice and beautiful attitude every single day. So the whole point is making sure that you have more than enough success every single day to go and deliver whatever you want. So you're always looking to study something and you understand straight away how it feels to be alone and without other people. And guess what? Apparently, it's not sure how you need to go and dwell upon yourself every single day to understand that you never need other people and you never need their kind of pleasure and you never need them and you never need pleasure at all. But what you need is to understand that straight away, understand how people get very miserable when they have no pleasure in life. I mean, in a sense, so people around town are chasing a lot of pleasure and they want just pleasure from people. I mean, in a sense, so never be that way. I mean, never go the way of pleasure. I mean, make sure you understand how to actually grow yourself from this point, where you can understand that you have to delay gratification today to succeed. I mean, as you go and grow yourself all the time, you're focusing upon understanding, you're always learning how to actually grow yourself. So the whole point is making sure that you have more than enough of what you need today to succeed. So just focus on yourself in a way that is helping you grow today. I promise you. So for myself today, I have to go and promote my business cards today. I have business cards to promote today. I'm making sure that I have to go to my appointment today. I have an appointment today. I have to go to the appointment. I make sure that no matter what, I go quickly because my appointment is coming up. And that nice and beautiful appointment is around 10:45 today. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that I can go very quickly to show them also my nice and beautiful design and setup. And I make sure that they understand that I did change my address on the way. I promise you now, since that's the case, I promise you it's much more how I feel that I have to go. And no matter what I do every single day, I'm learning very quickly upon how I'm learning very quickly upon how I actually do life. So every single time now, I make sure that no matter what, that I can go and just have a nice and beautiful session of grooming right now. And I make sure that no matter what, that it's much more how I feel. That I just go and do my nice and beautiful Instagram. I do my nice and beautiful Instagram. And I make sure that no matter what, that I just go and deliver this content over here. Where I can go and just learn something quickly. That I'm understanding that I have plenty of time to do what I need to do today. So what I want to do is I just grab my biological dad's car quickly. And of course I have to ask him to get his car. So make sure every single time that you go to the toilet prior to an appointment and making sure always that you're learning something quick about yourself. Because what's important is understanding that if you want to dwell upon something that's better for you, then make sure that you're learning very quickly upon what you need to do. So understand every single day that if you're learning about your love for yourself and you're learning how to promote yourself and you're learning every single day that you deserve a greater life for yourself, then you're doing everything necessary to succeed. And just stay consistent. I mean, stay consistent about your success every single day is what you need to do. But understand how much you have to go through and understand that no matter what, that there's so much more content every single day that you need to do to help yourself succeed, because that's how you actually grow. And you grow through different areas of helping yourself to succeed, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you want to always dwell upon better photos. I mean, go and understand that if any kind of photo is ripping off your head, for example, then making sure that no matter what, that you're posting photos where your head is actually in the photo is much better. And that way you're learning very quickly upon how you can just succeed for yourself differently, and you're just focusing on making sure that you have more than enough success every single day to go and focus upon your ability to understand yourself is something nice and beautiful, isn't it? I'm making sure that no matter what, that today I have to just go and dwell upon a better way in life coaching, and after life coach myself, I have to go and dwell upon making sure that I'm doing my audio programs all day long. I promise you, once that nice and beautiful song and melody comes into play, I'm making sure that no matter what, I learn very quickly upon exactly what's happening around the world. And I make sure that I'm following my heart in a way that I'm following my word I, and I'm focusing on just delivering content daily so I can succeed is the whole point for myself. And the whole point is making sure that you have to be happier. And if you're happier every single day, personally, then guess what? I promise you, you're doing great if you're happier than yesterday. I'm always happier than yesterday. I'm understanding that no matter what, then now I'm pushing boundaries. I understand how much other people have success, but I am doing better than yesterday. I'm somebody who understands health. I'm somebody who understands how to live life much greater than yesterday. And I'm teaching that. I'm teaching people right now how to actually live life much better. And I'm understanding that no matter what, I save so much time. I save so much time living life because I understand that I have a great life. And because I have a great life, I succeed greatly because there's always much more to do every single day that helps me to succeed. So what I do is I focus on different areas of whatever I need to do to succeed. And that's the whole point. Yeah, I mean, the whole point for me is to make sure I have more than enough to succeed with. So I'm not saying that other people are following me over there in Adelaide and they follow me everywhere, guys. So make sure you understand straight away that as I grow, I shall succeed. So the whole point is making sure that you have more than enough delivery upon what you want to succeed, and you're focusing on making sure that is the case always. So just focus on yourself all the time. I mean, just go and do something that's really, really nice and beautiful for yourself, where you're showing your armpit hair and you're showing everything about yourself, and you're never shaming yourself about who you are. I mean, you're making yourself your business, and you're branding yourself as much as you want, and you're branding yourself every day to focus on becoming more. I mean, if you're becoming more today, then you understand that no matter what, that I always have to go and focus upon something that's helping me move forward. And what helps me move forward is a greater weight today. And it's actually just helping myself to go and really, really dwell upon my other kind of Instagram photos over here. So I'm making sure I just go and do my nice and beautiful Instagram I have to go and do my nice and beautiful Instagram really quickly, in terms of really quickly. So I'm saying that no matter what, that as I do my Instagram photos, I'm making sure that no matter what, I have plenty of time to just go and really, really dwell upon making sure I just go to the appointment and making sure always that I'm focusing on a better way for myself here. So as I focus on a better way for myself, I'm delivering content that's actually helping me move forward. And that way I'm learning. I'm very honest. I'm very nice and beautiful every single day to love my life differently. And then I focus upon helping myself do something that's actually different for a change. And what's different for me today is understanding that if I go and do something that's helping me move forward, then I focus upon loving my life in different ways, in a way that I focus upon helping you to succeed. And then we're focusing always on delivering content. So if you want to deliver content that's helping you move forward, then the best idea on the planet is helping yourself to succeed. And if you're helping yourself to succeed, you're just learning. I mean, you're learning the art of whatever you want. So if you want to learn something about life, then you have to learn how it is and how it feels to go and dwell upon something that's actually helping you. So whatever's helping you today to succeed is something that you must deserve. You must deserve a better way for yourself to go and deliver content. And the content of your life every single day is something that's actually worthy of you. So just focus upon understanding that you need to go and promote your nice and beautiful images of yourself daily to focus upon something that's actually helping you move forward. So no matter what, that when I focus on myself today, I understand that's what's helping me move forward today. Because I'm understanding always that I focus upon that nice and beautiful respect and love for myself daily, to love myself quickly in a different way, to make sure I'm getting ahead of the crowd, and that I have to go and do what I need to do to succeed differently. So I'm always making sure that no matter what, I have more than enough success all the time. Make sure that, yes, I realize if you want to invite people today to your event, then go invite them and just say this is where you are and this is what you're doing. I realize anyway, guys, the whole important aspect of life is just be ahead of the game and never be late to your appointments. And be able to go and really, really dwell upon understanding that no matter what. I feel these people here are letting me go for 2 weeks because I did change my address. And because of that, some extra time to go and do what I need to do. So that way I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. And then from that point, I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon making sure that I can go and do what I need to do to enjoy myself. So after 28th of May, I understand that no matter what, I can go somewhere else. And I realize that it's more how I feel that I can go and travel somewhere. And I have to just get out of the area for a bit. I understand that it's much more helpful for me to just go and do that in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. So I can go where I need to go to succeed. I mean, if you're somebody who helps yourself to succeed, I mean, then you're learning very quickly upon what you can do every single day to go and do greater. So focus on understanding that you need to go and grow yourself quickly to make sure that you're just ahead of the game. I mean, be ahead of the game. And I understand I can do some fashion photos as well today. And I'm understanding it's much more helpful for me to just go and do that in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon how I need to actually do that. So what I want to do is I want to actually go and do some close-up photos for myself in a way that I'm doing something to help myself. So as I go and grow myself differently, I may as well do some nice and beautiful fashion photos. And as I do fashion photos today, I'm making sure that I just stay ahead of the game. I need to be able to dwell upon something that's actually greater for me. So what's greater for me is to be able to just go and do content that's actually helping me move forward. Because anything that's helping me, or as anything that's helping me move forward, is a direct path into knowledge. To help myself speak that knowledge daily is what I need to do. But the whole miserable effect of life is looking at who has pleasure and why. Why? Actually, it's more how, it's never the why, but it's more how you must understand that if you feel that you're missing pleasure in your life, but you feel that they have more pleasure than you, then guess what? Actually, look at Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ says, hey, delayed pleasure, delayed gratification. In a sense, so make sure you understand that it's more about understanding to let them have that pleasure with those people. Because I understand how beautiful those women are, or those men, for example, are. And then women or men have them in bed, and they're so sexy in a way that you just wish to have pleasure with them as well. But guess what? For us, it's more how you need to grow yourself in a way to understand that it's much better for you to never have pleasure at all. Because Jesus Christ never does that. Did Jesus Christ go in bed with those people? Did Jesus Christ have sex with those people? For us, no. In a sense, so the whole point here is to make sure that you're living your life in a way that you're learning quickly what you need to do today to succeed. So I'm actually understanding that for myself today, I have to go promote my business cards right away. So I just go to my appointment. I go to my appointment over here with my actual job provider. And then I make sure to go get my business cards with my dad's, or it doesn't my biological dad's car. And then from that point, I come to my biological dad's house. I just go straight to Liverpool. And I just go somewhere straight away to go promote my business cards. And that's it. That's my day here. But then as I go promote my business cards today, I just go straight away to the bank today. I just go straight away. And that's it. I promise you that no matter what I do, I make sure I can do some fashion photos along the way, And as I do fashion photos today, I promise you it's more how I understand something now. I promise you I understand that no matter what, it's much better for me to go get my FPOS machine today. I'd rather go get my FPOS machine first and then do my fashion photos. So what I want to do is I'll let that be that way for now. So make sure you understand that it's much more important for me to do that, where I can go and get my nice and beautiful FPOS machine. And what I do is I have to call them. So I have to discuss with the nice and beautiful merchant sales team, and I say anyway that I can call them right now. I can speak to them. But what I do is I can go also to just call them first. I realize it's much better to call them and to talk to them first. And that way I'm understanding to call them first and then to go and deliver it. So what I want to do now is I focus upon understanding that if I bring my nice and beautiful fashion photos over here, I promise you it's much better that I do it in a way that I bring my actual content with me, in a way that I realize something. I realize it's much better that I go and let it be that way. I bring my actual fashion photos, and I go and do some fashion photos, and I realize it's much better that I deliver content quickly. And because I understand that, I said I have to be on the run today to just hire people. I have to hire people for my actual nice and beautiful event coming up. But those people who never show up to your event are people who never care about you really. They care about their 9-to-5 job more than you. And because they care about their work more than you, then guess what? I promise you, just move on. Just make sure you understand how to deliver your content. But I never ever go to that guy's birthday because I see he never shows up to my birthday. I should never be at his celebration parties. I love that. And the whole point is making sure that I have something better to do than that guy. And always just focus upon understanding that if you want to deliver yourself your content, then just make sure you understand that no matter what you do every single day, you focus upon loving yourself. So what I do is focus upon understanding that if anything's helping you out today, and you're helping yourself out the most, and you're focusing on helping yourself to succeed, I love that. That's why I'm so much more thankful about life, because I have so much more to give than those people. And actually understanding that no matter what, I'm very quick to the notion to understand that I have some time over here to go and do my life. So I understand I have to get going right now in a way that I'm ahead of the content, I'm ahead of the time, making sure I'm ahead of the schedule of life over here, making sure that no matter what, that my life is overachieving in terms of aspects of life where I'm understanding that there's always more growth happening. So when you're trying so much to succeed and people see that, but they never care about you in terms of to be with you, I like. Unfortunately, it's much more how I feel that these women can see I'm very successful and they never ever try to chase me or anything like that. So it's more how I understand that they're going for guys who are far worse, and they believe opposites of that. And it's more how I feel that they're just unaware about me. And I just make sure that no matter what, I never need them. I never need those women at all. But the thing is, that I focus upon understanding, if you try so much to succeed and you're having so much success in your life, then guess what happens? I mean, if you have so much success, then other people have to chase you. And they have to chase you. I mean, in a sense, so what you do is just go and succeed for yourself, because I never need them to help me succeed. I mean, in a sense, so the whole point is understanding that I see how life is treating me when I become more successful. Because it's only I who is treating I great over here. I'm making sure, anyway, that as I grow myself greatly, I'm understanding that nobody wants to kill me, but the thing is that other people just never appreciate to follow me online in a way that they're following other people online. And they're showing other people more love than me, I mean, in a sense. But that's how it is. I mean, in a sense, so, I mean, they see my Instagram and they never want to follow me. Unfortunately, that's why they never be more successful than me. Unfortunately, they never become more successful than I in life. So what I do today is to make sure I just go quickly to the nice and beautiful aspect of life over there, where I can go and get my business card as well, and I can do greater. Gosh, that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is making sure that you cover your food as well, and just be able to understand what's happening with yourself always. So just focus on understanding that if you bring anything that you need in life, I just go and bring my papers as well. As with the bank over here, I have papers where I can go and continue my nice and beautiful stage 4 of the bank over here. I'm making sure that anyway, that what's important for myself over here is to get going very quickly. So I'm just focusing on getting to my appointment over here, so I can deliver content and so I can do something great. But my thing is that once I get there, I understand that they never want me to record the conversations. So what I do is, I'll let it be that way. I just turn off my nice and beautiful audio content, because that's the way it is. But the thing is with them, actually they invite me over here with them, and they're saying no audio content. But guess what? I realize it's much more how I understand that they're inviting me over there, and they're trying to control me like that. So what I do is I just make sure that no matter what, I can record my conversation. And they understand that. I mean, they understand how much I can record that situation. But I just gotta ask my biological dad to get a car. Alright, anyway, so what I do is I understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon asking my biological dad in front of you, always, for anything I need. So I'm always focusing on making sure I do greater. So as I do greater, I'm focusing on understanding that I have to treat myself better. I have to show myself more success anyway. So what I do to show myself more success today is just speak on the audio camera more and make more events, and that's it. Actually, it's more how I'm going to do my nice and beautiful content as well, my nice and beautiful music production, and I just make sure I get to the point of making sure I go get my actual nice and beautiful fashion photos now. I have to go and do that for myself now, because the thing is, for myself, I'll go and grab and do some nice and beautiful fashion photos quickly, because guess what, I promise you, it's more how I feel that I need to go and dwell upon something greater for myself. So the whole point for me is to succeed differently, and as I succeed differently, I'm making sure I have more than enough time always to deliver content. So making sure I'm always nicely and beautifully dressing up to make sure I have more than enough success every single day to focus on something that's helping me move forward. So what I do is I understand this, that if I ever forget something, I just go. I never go back to get it. You understand? I mean, make sure you understand that if you forget something at first, then never ever go backwards to get that, please. Because that way you're learning quickly upon what you need in life. And what you need is a greater life for yourself. So make sure you're understanding straight away, and you can actually move forward with yourself to go and do what you need to do to succeed daily. So just focus upon understanding that I see the rush over here is helping me to understand that. I understand that no matter what, I just go and quickly just do my best job to arrive to my appointment, so I never have to be late. I'm making sure anyway. So as I do greater, I'm focusing on something different. So I focus on making sure I have more than enough success to deliver content in different ways, and I'm making sure I get ahead of the crowd. And that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is making sure you can do something that's helping you to deliver, and to deliver something that is helping the nice and beautiful way of life to grow in different ways, and to make sure that we're learning on the go what we need to do, and we're learning different architectures of life, different ways of doing. But I never need a smoke. I need to make sure that no matter what, that it's more, I never need cigarettes, I never need drugs, but I understand that certain aspects of my biological dad's house triggers a cigarette for me, and it's much more how I feel. So how I feel is I never need cigarettes in my life ever again. I never want to smoke cigarettes because I have a greater life now. Anyway, I'm making sure I understand that those people over there are smoking cigarettes and doing drugs, which they're working 9 to 5 jobs of a life, which they're banishing their health in a way that I see they're losing their health as well, and they're waiting for nightclubs today on my life, and they're losing in terms of life. I mean, they have nothing to do. But for myself, I see what's ahead of me today. I'm not saying the next 2 weeks is make it or break it. I promise you. I promise you the next 2 weeks is make it or break it. I realize all that I made it. I realize I made it always in the knowledge, man. I mean, the knowledge is something that I'll go for. I'll go for the knowledge of everything I'm doing. So if my seminars, in terms of I gave $660 to have my seminar so far. I have to give a bit more to make sure that no matter what, I have everything I ever need to succeed. I'm making sure that people work for that money for the whole week. When people work for that money for the whole week, to make sure that they have that money, and I understand that anyway, I put all that money into a seminar and my business promotion of myself. That's it. I just understand straight away that's the best way. I mean, I understand straight away it's the best way to do something. So as I grow, I make an event like this always. I never have shame for this. I never have shame for doing this, man. I'm making sure that next 2 weeks over here, I just stay in Sydney, and then I can go somewhere. I go regardless. But what I need to do is just thank myself for doing my event, and then I understand straight away how much closer I am to doing something that's great. So what I need to do is always be careful about everything in a way that it's helping me move forward. So no matter what I do, is I focus upon understanding that I want to be the best I can be always, to focus upon something that's helping me move forward. So what helps me move forward is a greater life for myself, to make sure I have more than enough success every single day to love my life. So the whole point is, if you're doing a 9 to 5 job today, then do your audio programs like this while you're talking to your audio programs and talking to people like this yourself while you're doing a 9 to 5 job, or while you're going to a 9 to 5 job. It's very important for you to be doing your own audio programs like this, so you can focus upon something greater for yourself. I mean, that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is making sure you have more than enough success every single day to focus on your love for yourself and to make sure that you're successful in different ways is the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is making sure you can do something today to help your life succeed. But if you're successful today and you're understanding how to be more successful today, and you're understanding that no matter what you do today, that you're living life to the fullest, and I'm always understanding that no matter what I do, and I'm loving my life completely because I deserve it. I deserve to understand straight away what I need to do. But never go parking somewhere where there's residential areas over here. But make sure you understand if you want to go anywhere around, let's say, parking, then make sure you understand that what you need to do is never ever park in a disabling spot, even if you have one of those disabling tags, because that's for my biological dad. So for example, my biological dad has those tags, and he has those nice and beautiful, he has a disability tag over here. Or it's because he has a disability tag, I'm making sure you understand straight away that I am never going and parking myself. I'm never parking myself around, let's say, places where there is a nice and beautiful gap over here. I'm not saying to walk up. I'm not saying that no matter what, I just go over here. Or else it's more how I feel, yeah? So how I feel is that you guys understand straight away. Now I'm parking over here over the water over here. And I'm understanding that's the best parking for me now to save my time, but make sure you understand that my biological dad has a disability parking service. Or else he's able to go and park where the disability is. I never ever park where disabling or where disability is in my life. So what I want to do is I want to push the car forward a bit. I want to push this car forward because there's all mud at the floor over here. So making sure that no matter what, I just go and do better over here to park my car in a different way, to make sure that no matter what, I can go and see now how that actually is, and that's much better. So making sure anyway that I'm just parking over here next to a curb, and I'm making sure that no matter what, you guys understand straight away how you need to succeed. So how you succeed is everything, and you're just making sure always you can deliver. I mean, you need to be able to deliver content to make sure you're regarding yourself in a nice and beautiful way. So that nice and beautiful parking there is different, yeah? I'm making sure anyway that what's important for me to do, or else it's much more that I have to go and see this now. Or else it's much more how Jesus Christ says that over here is a funny way to park, but it's more how I feel. It's more how I have to just let it be this way, and just let it be. I realize that no matter what, it's more how it is. I realize that I understand the mud over there, and I realize it's the funniest parking I've ever done in my life. I realize now, for myself, I understand that no matter what, that if I go and do something today, I'm focusing on making sure I'm successful. I'm making sure that I have more than enough success daily to succeed. And that way I'm learning quickly upon what I need to do every single day to do more. So I understand my phone over there is my actual car. So I'm actually understanding that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that I understand Jesus Christ wants to see always everything. So I'm understanding that what's important is understanding every single day that if you're focusing on your life, then make sure you're never placing your phone in the car somewhere other than your shoulder bag. So make sure that your shoulder bag is always with you. Make sure your phone is never ever in the car when you leave the car, because that way you have more success. When you have more success about your life, and go and dwell upon helping yourself to succeed is what I mean. So all you have to do is focus upon lifting yourself in a way that's helping you move forward, is what it's all about. And then you have to call also people to make sure that no matter what, they're after your appointment, that you call people and make sure you understand to go and get your service done with those people that you need. Or else for myself, I'm making sure that no matter what, that after my appointment here, I make sure to go and do my nice and beautiful content in a way that I'm learning to give them my business card to show them I'm doing a seminar on the actual 28th of May, and I give it to them because that way I invite them to a seminar, and that's it. Actually, it's more how I feel. So as I feel I grow, I make sure that yes, I'm searching for a job. I making sure that I already have a job. But that's what I say to them. But anyway, I'll make sure that you guys understand. Anything else is I show them my USB. My USB, I show them that I did change address, and then just go and do my life greatly in a way that's helping me move forward. And then I just do my life. Make sure I have more than enough, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm just focusing on something that's helping me move forward today to make sure I'm delivering content. So as I deliver content, I'm making sure I'm doing something that's actually helping me to deliver, and I'm always delivering something that's helping me. Whereas anyway, so what's important for me is understanding that no matter what, that as I give my nice and beautiful content, I'm making sure that people can see what I'm doing with daily life, and they can see on the actual computers. They can see on the computers that I do. Whereas anyway, somebody's asking for my Sunlink reference card just before, so I'm understanding that what's important, guys, is understanding straight away that if you want to go and deliver content and you want to be able to understand that straight away, when somebody looks at you always in a way that they're looking at you more than often, it's because they have attractiveness for you and there's somebody who want you. So what you need to understand straight away is understand that you need to be growing yourself in different ways, and you must understand how to go. You must understand how to actually go and dwell upon your life. So if you want to go and do your life in a different way, then you're making sure always to go and love your life differently. So make sure you're very quick to the notion upon what you need and be able to give people content very quickly about you, and have your shoulder bag always on your lap. Always have it on your lap, and have your phone and wallet in your shoulder bag, because that way you're successful and you're making sure that no matter what you're doing a nice and beautiful job for yourself. So every single day, just focus upon understanding that you always mind your own business. Mind your own business in a way that you're learning quickly upon what you need to do. So as you grow, you study upon what's happening around the world, and then just be quick upon everything. So I need to go and get more information over here. I have to get more information about I have to get information about hiring other people, and also I have to get information about the FBOSS machine. And once that's done, I promise you that's it. Then it's more getting the information about on the day of the seminar and how it actually goes. That's it. They're saying that once I get all that information, I have that experience. I have the experience straight away then, and making sure anyway that it's all together from that point. And from that point, I can go and make another seminar by making sure that at the moment, with all the information I have, I realize I have to go, let's say, somewhere to the nice and beautiful, either Cairns or I can go to Melbourne, by making sure anyway that I have to go and deliver myself to go somewhere else. I may have to go to Newcastle or something like that again, but I'm understanding anyway that Newcastle is a dead zone for me. And why is that? Because I understand straight away how Newcastle is. And I'm understanding anyway that I can go and just travel somewhere. I can go do something different for myself, but it all depends on the 28th of May. And either way, I'm traveling somewhere. I'm traveling somewhere, or I'm understanding that, let's say, I'm traveling somewhere regardless. So I'm making sure that eventually I just have to go and do something greater for myself to get out of the area, because that way I'm very successful and I'm making sure I do something to help myself grow, because that's what I do. And because I actually go and actually grow myself in different ways of my mindset always, and I'm focusing on making sure I have more than enough to succeed with, and making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to be a star and how to actually dwell upon something that I need. So what I need is just to focus upon myself to succeed is what I mean. So just focus upon delivering, and as you deliver content, then you're making sure that you're doing that nice and beautiful attitude all the time, and you're making sure you understand that I'm just here at that appointment. So I'm never waiting for anybody, because I'm doing my content over here. So what I can do is my Instagram right now. So make sure you understand that on the go, I'll do my Instagram right now. And I'm focusing quickly upon understanding that I have an Instagram that helps me grow. That way I'm understanding that at my job employment, in terms of life, or at appointments, I do my Instagram always. I make sure always. Then I said I'm doing better than all that. I realize now I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm here now where I'm focusing on just delivering content that's helping me move forward quickly. So as I do greater, I'm making sure that you guys understand quickly upon how I succeed. Actually, how I succeed is making sure that I'm branding myself quickly, and I'm making sure that nothing is stopping me moving forward. So the whole point of life is making sure that you have a nice and beautiful Instagram that's actually helping you move forward. And as you understand my Instagram and you see my Instagram and how it is, then understand that's what makes me money. I mean, that's a nice and beautiful reputation for myself, that I have a beautiful Instagram, because I try so much to make sure that it looks great for myself. So I make sure to brand myself as much as I can on Instagram like this. And it's my landing page, or else it's something that people come to in terms of life to just check out in a way that they're growing themselves, and they're focusing on strategies and key strategies to help themselves succeed is the whole point. So the whole point is making sure that if you are doing something today to help your life succeed, then you're focusing upon helping yourself do the best kind of job in the planet is what you need to do. So always focus upon understanding that what you want to do today is love your life, and just always be doing Instagram in different ways and upload your mentors daily, and just be able to go and grow your content quickly is what I'm saying. I mean, go and grow yourself very quickly and be able to understand mindset is everything. I mean, mindset is something that helps you to understand what you need to do. So if you're doing something that's actually helping you move forward, I mean, then you're actually helping yourself to do something greater for yourself. And the whole point of life is to be making sure that you're doing something greater for yourself. I make sure always that I'm always loving my life in different ways, that I'm focusing on helping myself to succeed is the whole point. So make sure you understand I always have two phones when I'm working on my business, because two phones is helping me move forward quickly. And I get myself a third phone as well, and I make sure that you guys understand that no matter what, my next phone is an iPhone. I'm making sure that no matter what, I get that very soon. And making sure anyway that I never go on a contract with anything, because what's important for me is having all the nice and beautiful money in the world to make sure that I'm at least more successful with what I need, and I just do my work with what I have at the moment until I get more technology and until I just do greater. So the whole point is studying upon something that's actually helping you move forward. So whatever helps you move forward is your communicational skills, and as you really do your communicational skills daily, and you focus on just that individuality where you're understanding how to grow yourself and other people, is what the nice and beautiful dictionary of life is. And then you understand that no matter what, since you're actually learning something about life every single day, and you're focusing upon understanding that there's always much more that you can do daily to succeed. So all you want to do is make sure that you have more than enough success daily. So just focus upon that, and focus upon making sure that you're learning very quickly upon how people are treating you and how people look at you and what they are doing about you, in a way that you're learning very quickly upon life. Alright, now, yeah. So anyway, guys, so what's important for me is focusing upon understanding that if I go and do something that's greater for myself, then I'm focusing on making sure that I'm delivering content that's actually helping me move forward. So what I want to do now is I want to actually just call these people to see about the nice and beautiful way of life over here with the bank. So I want to understand that no matter what, that since I'm here doing some nice and beautiful ways of life, I want to make sure that I can go and do my fashion photos as well. I'm making sure that I want to see first the information about I want to see the information about the FBOSS machine first. So I just left the actual employment provider here. I'm making sure that they never get me in a 9-to-5 job. I promise you. Regardless of what they want out of life, I'm making sure I just made $635 just today, just by changing my address. And anyway, that since I actually do that always, I make sure that no matter what, I'm much more successful than other people, and I focus upon doing something else to get ahead of the crowd in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. So I never want to come back to these people ever again. So I want to make sure I'm traveling somewhere different, and then I just focus on myself for a bit of time to make sure that I'm revolutionizing my life in a different way. So I'm making sure that I have more than enough success every single day to watch out for my eye, and watch out for my eyes as well and everything when I'm opening the doors, because the doors have a sharp point, and just be careful when you're opening the door is what I'm saying. So if you understand straight away how to succeed, then I understand this guy when I was younger, and I'm always younger now than ever before, but when I was around 13 years of age, I mean, this guy, I was around 13 years of age, and this guy was on one of those nice and beautiful ways of riding that thing on the actual park, and he was riding that thing, and he's crossing over, and he grabs that pole or something that's actually like a grip at the top, and he swings all the way to the other side, and he gets that, and he just he swacks it on my head, and he just smashes my nose with that, and
He's 1 meter away from me and he fucking fully smashes it or pushes it toward me in a way that it misses my hand and just goes straight into my nose. I understand? And I had a black nose for a week because of that. And then my nose really did change its architecture in terms of its architecture, because I had that banana nose kind of thing going. And then as soon as he did smack me that hard in my nose then became one of those straight noses. In a sense, so the whole point is to understand that. Never ever try to hit anybody physically like that. So make sure they understand that straight away now. I'm making sure I can call these people straight away. Making sure that I did change my address. I'm making sure I love I. Making sure I'm doing something in regards to myself to succeed differently. I'm making sure I have more enough to succeed with every single day to go and focus upon something that's helping me move forward. So as I move forward, I focus upon understanding that you just guys, in terms of you guys, have to just agree with people and what they want. So regardless of what it is, I realize if they ask you for something, then just do it. They're saying, just do what they ask for, but make sure you're doing Jesus Christ over here. So understand that, yes, I understand how they're inviting me to their softwares over here and they're asking me something, so I just go and do my best job to just abide by what they want so that I can go and do my life much greater, so I can agree and have more leadership skills. So if you ask me and you invite me to the employment provider over there, and I come to employment provider agency, and you ask me to turn off the audio program, but you did invite me though. You're inviting me. But guess what? I promise you anyway. I promise you I'll just turn it off, because that way I'm doing what you ask, and I'm complying with the agreement. And I just do my life, yeah? That's simple, yeah? But also, I understand how much I can hear my voice. And if you're telling me to switch off my program and my voice, do you understand how stupid it looks? It looks very stupid when you're telling me to switch off my audio program for my voice. And you're like, oh, but you never gave me permission to record you. You guys did call me though. You're calling me to come to you. I never did call you. You understand the situation over here? And then you're asking me to switch off my voice or to never talk to my audio program. Why? Why do you do that? You understand? Because it must be because people are stupid. So you must understand. So no matter what, that I understand that you guys are never stupid, but make sure you understand to never ever tell other people to switch off their voice and to never talk to audio programs. It's so stupid. If you invite somebody to your house, and if they want to record you, they have a choice for that, and let them do what they want to do. You understand? But if you're telling me to never record you, and you want to see me, it's much more how I feel, that I can record whoever I want. You understand? I can do whatever I want. Although, guess what happens with the paparazzi? I promise you, people say never record them, and guess what happens? I promise you, the paparazzi just records them. I promise you, there's a big disagreement here. Understand? But make sure you understand that no matter what, that I agree with everything. So as I grow, I'm making sure that no matter what, that I do greater anyway. I just get myself away from people as much as possible. So I'm never starting trouble. I'm making sure I'm learning something very quick and easy for myself to go and grow myself quickly, and I'm understanding that no matter what, that everything works out for me very quickly. So I'm always calling people in a way that I'm learning what I need to do. So as I grow, I learn what I need to do to succeed every single day. I'm understanding that I have some papers over here. I'm understanding that what I want to do now, just quickly understand to summarize this actual paper. I want to be able to call these people and also be able to go to my business cards over there. Now, I understand what I need to do now. I need to go get my business cards first. I have plenty of time to do some fashion photos today. So I realized that it's more how there's a deadline in other places. So I'm making sure I go do the deadlines first. Make sure that what I do now is I have a booking event over here. I have already that nice and beautiful paper there. Making sure that these papers are different over here. I'm making sure now my papers are somewhere over here. Making sure that no matter what, I find my papers. Making sure now that's one paper. Whereas now this one here is a Mounties booking one. That's a Mounties paper. Making sure I have to be more organizational with myself over here to focus upon something that's helping me move forward. So my papers over here, this is my number over here. So let's have a look. It's somewhere around here. So as I really focus upon my life to help me grow, I'm making sure I'm doing something that's nice and beautiful for myself in terms of love and devotion about helping myself to succeed. So as I succeed, I never want to be finding myself around people of the past, because they have nothing good to say about me in terms of life. And now, I'm not saying that everybody has good to say about me. I realize everybody's saying good about me. But the thing is more that I can feel the tension in the air about me. I can feel how they have excitement about me in a way that I never want to be around them. I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon making sure that I learn what I need to do to succeed differently, and making sure that I always have to nicely place my content in a way that's helping me move forward so I can do greater.